Hello there. Welcome back to a weekly collective reading with me, Universal Oracle. Thank you for joining me. I am a tarot card reader, an intuitive reader, a Reiki master. Welcome to my channel. And if you're new, please like, share, subscribe to stay tuned with any weekly videos like this. Also, you can hit the notification bell to keep up with new uploads so you can stay tuned to the lives, Reiki videos, pick a cards, and weekly messages. So today we're doing our weekly collective message for almost the last week, second to last week to June. And I hope you're doing well, whatever time you're listening to this, morning, noon, and night. I hope you're taking your vitamins, resting well, drinking water, doing the things you need to do to be your best self. And let's see what messages we have for you and for the collective, what's going on energetically. And how I do readings, I like to intuitively tap in first and then provide details with tarot and elaborate on any channeled messages. So let's not waste any time. We have here our tarot portion and our oracle. First, we're going to start with tarot and then we're going to do our oracle and see what's going on. And we're going to start with our tarot. So let's see what messages we need to hear for the collective for this week to help us grow, stay balanced, have clarity, peace, and harmony. Let's see what's going on. So what's going on collectively, please? Let's see. The first card we have is Triumph. So that's the first card we see here. Let's see, what's the second card? Ooh, Foundations and Achievements. It looks so far we're having a good week. I'm excited. Let's see what's next. I filled this card. Choose wisely. I'm going to do one more card for now and then we're going to tap in. Intuition. Very interesting cards we have for the week. So I feel like right now, we're going to start with the first card. The current energy is Triumph. So this could mean that a lot of us in many different ways are having victories. I see rushing in because I see a horse and you see how his hair is in the wind and they're rushing in for victory. This red flag represents stability, passion, but also red represents prosperity as well. So there may be a form of prosperity coming in this week for a lot of us. I feel like maybe this could be emotional prosperity, feeling more secure and stable in our routines, in our decisions, in the things that we're doing. So there may be more stability versus last. If you hear any sounds, my cat. Please ignore. But if any of you are wondering, more triumphs this week, more victories, more sense of control. You see, as he's holding the reins on this horse, it's more about taking control and coming in with a passion and a force. So a lot of triumphs are happening. And if some of you don't see that or don't feel that, it may come in out of nowhere during this week. So you may have like some really good news coming in this week, maybe something that you've been waiting on for some time. I'm hearing that. Also, the seven's kind of signaling for me. Maybe you've been working on something for some time now and I feel like the news is going to rush in. Maybe, I don't know why, but I just get this feeling that energy is more flowy this week. So you may feel a sense of flow, like this is a good week, or majority of the week is really good, or some big triumph happens this week. Maybe some of you are having issues in some area in your life. But a triumph is happening, a small victory, whether that's small or big, but it means something to you and it's something that's making you feel more in control. So that's the energy this week. Let's see what's happening more. So the next one is foundations and achievement. I do feel like this victory is in a sense a form of creating. So I feel like maybe some victories for you guys could be related to some foundations and achievements. If you hear sounds, it's my cat who decided to use the bathroom right now. So ignore. If you like kitties, you know how they are. They go to the beat of their own drum. So maybe even that motion that my cat is releasing himself could be also maybe some of you triumphed over something or finally let go of something to bring in some new foundations and achievements. So there's clearly something coming through. Maybe some of you are releasing something that you've been holding on to for some time. And this is going to create a new foundation of thinking, of growth, of expansion, whatever part of your life this is attaining to. But there's definitely a new foundation being built alongside with achievement. So it looks like whatever you're doing is creating a firm foundation for growth and expansion, especially achievement. So a lot more control versus before. Maybe some of you are letting go of old habits, old ways of thinking, and that's allowing you to create a new foundation of thinking, a new awareness that's going to allow you to achieve more, maybe more motivation, more confidence in self, maybe more confident in your family, knowing what you want, knowing what you will like as your foundation. How do you want to build? I feel like awareness is key and understanding is key for you. So that maybe two things are going to align together to create a lot of triumph this week. So let's see what's the next card here. We have here choose wisely. I realize this card is very powerful in a way that it shows many different directions you can go. So I feel like this week can go any way. Just be aware of how you choose. Like I said, choose wisely. The card says that. You see the person at this port looking at the horizon, seeing the abundance, seeing the new beginnings, and having different course of direction. So anything can go this week. It is up to you and how you choose to approach it, and that's going to determine the outcome. I also see two birds here, so I do feel like there are guides helping you make the right decision. Listen to your gut. Your gut is going to be a big internal compass into making any decision this week, especially decisions that are more foundation based, like big decisions that create really big energy and movements. So if you're making decisions that create like some type of power and movement in terms of your journey, choose wisely, choose what you feel is connected to you. And what's funny, I'm just noticing it now, but we have here the number 7. So 7 may be a powerful number for a lot of us this week. Some of you may be seeing double digits. That is a signal that your guides are around you and that moment is special to you. So whenever you get like angel numbers or double digit numbers, it's usually a way of your guides kind of saying, hey, take notice in this moment. This moment is special to you. This moment, reflect on any feelings, emotions, and thoughts that you're going through, or even physical experiences. Where are you at that moment? What are you doing? And take notice that it helps you in terms of what you're doing and how what kind of pathways you have in front of you. So whatever you're doing that moment may be powerful for you in terms of the pathway you're going. But yeah, that's what I'm getting with this card. And the last card we have intuition. So it kind of coincides with what I just said. Use your intuition as your guiding force. We have here the 2. So the 2 is very much of a balance card in making decisions. So there is ways you can go about it. But as you see this woman's looking at this scrying mirror, seeing the messages from within, this is something that you need to do. So if there is some type of questions or you just don't know how to go about the week in certain area or certain situation that you approach, listen to your gut. Also, another message I'm hearing is listen to what will bring balance into your life. Sometimes the decision is the decision that's hard to make that will create balance. Maybe letting go of something, maybe holding back and saying, you know what, I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to wait until I am ready, or I'm not ready for that decision, or whatever it is. Choose in the way that honors your intuition, but also brings balance at the same time. So that's what I'm hearing. And as you do this, you see this light coming from this door. It's going to help you go closer to the path that's meant for you. So your intuition is very powerful. Some of you, I'm also getting a message with this scrying mirror that a lot of you may be feeling very psychic this week, very intuitive. I also see like looking through another realm. So some of you may sense things, or you may have very vivid dreams or astral dreams or lucid dreaming, I'm hearing. Some of you are like whatever gifts you have or whatever clairs that you are powerful in, you may notice an uptick this week. but it's more because your intuition is shining brighter, it's getting louder, and that is going to help you navigate in the direction that is meant for you. Okay, so that's what I'm getting with the messages this week, the energy this week. Now we're going to do oracle messages. So let's see what oracle messages we have for the collective. That's for the highest and greatest good. Just that. Oh, look at that. I'm going to go with the card that flipped over. Right here, ground your light. Okay, so grounding is very important this week. So that's the first card. We're going to do 3. What is your second card? For my collective, what messages they need to hear for their highest and greatest good? This card is calling out for me. Spirit messages, interesting, very interesting. It's kind of coinciding with the intuition card. All right, last card, this card. Ooh, Kundalini rising. Whoa, okay. So I feel like this is really hinting towards the intuition side of this week and the messages about intuition. So I feel like this is really helping us. Let's see. So I'm going to read the energy behind these cards, but it says here, ground your light. So one message that just came to me right now is that some of you may need to ground your energy. I hear with grounding, you are able to make more solid decisions. So if you're feeling kind of like apprehensive about an area in your life or some type of emotion or feeling that you're having about maybe a past experience or maybe even a current experience that happened this week, grounding is powerful for you. If you just feel overwhelmed out of nowhere, ground. I'm hearing grounding is very much a way to kind of connect back to yourself, connect back to your body, connect back to life. Okay, you see as this person's looking at this beautiful light, kind of just calm and still and just observant and relaxed. And I think for some of you, this may be powerful. So if you're going through some type of decisions, emotions, overwhelming feelings, or just whatever it is that's really throwing you off, grounding is super duper powerful. It says here, let your soul shine, ground your light. I'm hearing like some of you may be more attracted to going to parks, going to areas where there's a lot of nature. I'm hearing some of you are crystal folk, so you may be really, really guided towards some grounding crystals to have around you, to carry with you. Do that. Again, your intuition is powerful. So if your intuition is telling you to do something, it's a repeated thought, obviously a thought that is really powerful and compassionate and loving, that was probably your intuition telling you something to do something for your highest and greatest good. So whatever you're feeling called to, I'm also hearing like make things with your hands, cook with your hands. Maybe some of you, I'm hearing don't eat from outside, make things with your hands. Also connects you to your food, connects you to your environment, connects you to the moment. I don't know why I feel like doing this. So maybe crystals too, maybe rub them. I feel like hands are very important. Getting your hands into stuff, doing things with your hands are very powerful. So some of you may be feeling called to draw, to sew, to plant, to do things with your hands is very powerful. It's also a connection to earth. If it's an earth element you're dealing with, like food and stuff like that, or just grounding, it helps center you. So hands are really good. I know I did like a lot of hand movements there, but that's what I'm sensing the messages from this card. The next card we have here is spirit messages. So it's very clear. And I mentioned that you have some guides in this card that are guiding you. Again, your guides are coming through. Now, what kind of guides you have is pertaining to each person, but the overall message is your guides, everyone's guides are speaking. Everyone's guides have messages for them. There's important messages that you need to acknowledge this week. So if you're seeing animals or consistent same birds or images of certain animals, maybe that's a guide around you. Maybe that animal has a message for you. Maybe look up the spiritual meaning. If you see numbers, like I said, numbers are also messages for you to tune into that moment and see what it is you're feeling, hearing, understanding, or what you're doing in that moment. And there may be power in that moment. So that's another thing. It says here, observe limitations. So there may be some limitations that you feel you have, and your guides are helping you surpass them. They're saying, hey, we have information to help you surpass those limitations, to help you understand why you have those limitations and where they come from. And with awareness is key. It helps you see and it helps you grow and see your next step forward. So very powerful messages are happening here. Pay attention. I'm hearing bird feathers. I'm hearing like special songs, maybe even clips in movies that really resonate with you. That's what I'm hearing. A message can be anything, but if you're able to tune into that moment and that moment brings some level of emotion, hyper awareness, there is something there for you. So whatever that is, maybe a quote in a book, a lyric in a song, maybe just seeing somebody or talking to someone, they give you some powerful messages. That could be also your guide sending that person to you, or maybe a really beautiful experience this week. That is also another divine message for you. Whatever it is, it's for you to understand, know, and see, so then you can start making those movements forward. Whatever way you need to do it. It's different from person to person. And let's see what our last card is. This is Kundalini rising. So there's clearly an awakening happening collectively for a lot of us. Our intuitions are so powerful. Like you see the light, the enlightenment right here happening from the crown to the heart in the back. So I really feel like the decisions and the things you make are very divine this week. I feel like a lot of you, a portion of you, are awakening. You're starting to see what really lights your life. So your decisions really create a powerful movement this week. So be aware of any like just special spiritual moments this week. Some feelings and emotions. You're going to feel a strong presence of your guides helping you. You're going to feel a lot of synchronistic moments this week. So I see it as you're in a guiding force of divinity. That's a big force of divinity happening, divine intervention. Some of you may call that, and it's just lighting up your life. It's creating a new awareness, a new passion, a new understanding. And it sounds like this week is really powerful for us. So pay attention to what is being highlighted to you. Pay attention of your feelings and emotions. Pay attention to what triggers that. Pay attention to what truly makes you happy, what brings you joy. I think this week is really much a week of observance and awareness, but also conscious decisions and allowing those decisions to guide you to a better place, especially intuitive decisions where your intuition is literally telling you, hey, let's do this. We feel called to do this. Try it out. Let's see what happens. And you may surprise yourself. So if some of you, I'm hearing another message, and then I think we're going to end this weekly collective message. But I also hear that with the Kundalini rising, and look, another double digit 2 2. I feel like some of you may be feeling like extreme, like not extreme, but you may get a lot of symptoms. So you may feel an overwhelming sense of empathy for others and situations this week. You may get emotional. You may feel really sensitive around large crowds of people. Even around your own people, you may sense others' emotions, your own. You may see things that others may not see, and that could be just people and their own energy. And you may be able to see and understand a situation at a deeper level than other people. So, whoever's tuning in, just know you're not alone, that there is a collective of us really going through some awakening of some sort, and we're realizing that our power is in ourselves, in our awareness, in our decisions, conscious decisions, and in our intuition. So A powerful week of awakening, a powerful week of seeing new beginnings. I really see a lot of new beginnings, a lot of triumphs over any obstacles that we had previously, and a lot of just new ways of thinking, new ways of going about things, and possibly a lot of new abilities being shown. And this could just be skills that you're naturally good at or skills that you fall into. For example, some of you may go have a hobby that you never thought you would do. Maybe you didn't paint before and now you're just feeling really called to paint and you're actually good at it. Things like that, where it's just this coincidental moment where you just find a passion. So, again, Spirit showing you the skills, the abilities you have. This could also mean spiritual skills and abilities, not only just physical skill and abilities, also mental abilities. So many things are happening. I say again, through these moments, through these intuitive moments, ground yourself because it allows you to observe and see and be aware, not get overwhelmed as you're going through this awakening. So, grounding is very important, just as much as being aware and intuitively tapped in. So, that's what I'm hearing for the messages for this week. It sounds like a really powerful week for a lot of us. It sounds like collectively a lot of us are awakening to what we really want and the things that we're doing and making conscious decisions that align with our highest and greatest good. So I hope these messages resonate with you. Please comment down below and let me know. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you for joining me. Bye.